Joining me is Annie Dormuth, who is the Alberta Director of the Canadian Federation of Independent Business. Thanks for joining us today, Annie.
Oh, no, thank you for having me.
Okay, so recently you guys released the latest monthly business barometer. Tell me what that showed for the province.
Yeah, so no surprises here, and unfortunately we saw quite a bit of a dip here in the business barometer, which is really a measure on small business confidence in Alberta. It took a bit of a tumble of nearly 9 points, 8.9 points exactly, to reach a level of 47.7, which is below the national average and below what we consider a strong economy, which sits between anywhere 65 and 75 of an index. So again, we're quite a bit below that. It's not where we want to be, and it does not show that our small business owners are feeling very confident about the economy right now.
Why do you think that is? Why has Alberta been near the bottom here for the last couple of years in terms of?
If you look at our graphs here, you will see that throughout 2014 and pretty much to now, our small business index and confidence has really fluctuated between up and downs all the way between 2015 and what we're seeing now in 2019. Of course, a nearly 9-point drop in 1 month is definitely sounding the alarm that our small business owners are quite concerned about a multitude of factors. Of course, you cannot ignore the fact that this tumble kind of coincides with that of the federal election results, but it also ties into a larger issues that Alberta is facing: pressures in the oil and gas industry. Our harvest, our core agribusiness members suffered quite a bit of a bad harvest here. Alberta still faces a lot of issues with regards to market access and international trade relations and issues as well. So it really points to, I think, a combination of all these factors that have led to quite the 9-point drop that we saw here in November.
Now, when we look at employment, obviously a great indicator of the economy out there, what did you see from the survey in this past month?
Yeah, so we saw that employers on the small business employers are not really looking at hiring in the next short term here. 10% of business owners said that they plan to increase their full-time employment, and that's still quite a bit low. That's only 10%, and that's compared to 31% who anticipate a decrease in employment. So again, low numbers on the hiring front for small businesses, which basically just goes back to the overall economy, and they're just not feeling very confident going into 2020 here.
Okay, let's not talk about numbers per se, but let's talk about sort of the general mood out there. You know, you talk to a lot of these small business owners every day, I assume. What do they do in terms of how they're feeling about what's going on?
Yeah, again, it's a lot of uncertainty right now. I think that's the major thing that's bogging them down. It's economic uncertainty and just being burdened by tax increases, especially here in Calgary. We just went through our budget finalization where we had an opportunity to talk to a lot of members and also present in front of council. And quite frankly, they're concerned and uncertain that they're going to get hit with another, double-digit increase in property taxes that they're just simply not going to be able to afford. And over the past couple of years, a lot of them have had to lay off staff already. A lot of them have had to reduce their own wages or even not hand out bonuses. So again, it's just a feeling of great uncertainty right now. And as the holiday season approaches here and is upon us, the public can help boost up small business confidence by shopping locally.
Speaking of boosting up confidence, do you think the announcement of the pipes in the ground for Trans Mountain will help?
Yeah, we will have to see. Of course, a large portion of Alberta's economy is driven by the oil and gas sector, and I think we see the low confidence as uncertainties in that industry. We will see what happens in December here with regards to the small business confidence, whether or not it goes up or down. However, I will point to one thing. We did a post-budget survey on the Alberta provincial government's first budget, and we do have the results in, and our results say that 66% of the businesses that we surveyed, they said that they were confident that the the Alberta provincial government will overall improve the economy. We of course did not see that in the November results here, but possibly down the future we will see that. But our business owners are confident that some of the budget items that were in the Alberta government's budget will kind of strengthen the economy here in Alberta, and we hope to, down the road see those results.
Okay, great. Thanks for joining us today, Annie.
No, thank you.